You two ready to record?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, action.
Welcome to Next Week in Santa's Workshop. I'm your elf crew, Mark.
And I am your elf crew, Calvin.
We are coming to you from the Santa's Community Television studios where we bring your community to view.
We say thank you to our friends at the Yum Yum Shop for underwriting Next Week in Wolfeboro.
It is through the support of underwriters and donors like you that programs like this are possible on Wolfeboro Community Television.
If you would like to underwrite a program for Wolfeboro Community Television, please contact our producers at 569-0219.
We also want you to let your friends and family from out of town know they can watch this program on YouTube. Once you are logged in, just search for Next Week in Wolfeboro and you will find our channel. All right, let's start right out with the report from the Chamber of Commerce. Mrs. DeVries is ready with the report. We're sending it over to you, Mrs. DeVries.
Hi, welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. My name is Mary. I'm holding the community calendar of events. We would love to get a copy to you. Just give us a call, 569-2200, or you can pick up a copy inside our office or outside in the outdoor rack that's there every day and night. So we're wrapping up December. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. So not yet, but some things coming up. Friday, the 19th of December, First Congregational Church invites the public to a Rock My Soul ringing in the Merry Holiday concert, and that is at 7 o'clock at the church. And for ticket information, you can call 569-1555. But again, the public's invited, and you can just show up at 7. Also on the 19th is Wolfeboro Area Farmers Market over at Abenaki Ski Lodge, and that's every Friday, and they are there from 3 to 6 in the evening. And on the we have holidays coming up. I hope you get a chance to be with some family and friends and enjoy all the merry holidays. And Abenaki Ski Area is scheduled to open, weather permitting. It's the day after Christmas, so it's December 26th. And that's Abenaki Ski Area, but you can check in with them, call Parks and Rec at 569-5639, and just watch the weather. They've been working hard, and if you look at the hill now, it's nice and snowy, so fingers crossed it stays that way through the 26th. And then look ahead at New Year's Eve. First night Wolfeboro, they have a whole lineup of activities. They've done such a nice job with the event again. So I hope you can get out for first night Wolfeboro. That's on New Year's Eve, and the fireworks will be at dusk. So plan for that. And I think that's what we have for now. Remember to shop, dine, and have fun in your town. See ya.
Thank you, Mrs. DeVries. Here's some other things we would like to share with you, starting with Friday, December 19th. The Kingswood Regional High School basketball team have a home game versus Milford at 6:30 p.m.
The Kingswood Regional High School girls basketball team have an away game versus Milford at 6:30 p.m.
Go Knights! Saturday, December 20th.
The Kingswood Regional High School wrestling team are competing at Winnisquam at 9 a.m.
The Kingswood Regional High School boys hockey team have a home game versus Laconia at 7:10 p.m.
Go Knights!
Sunday, December 21st. The Kingswood Regional High School track are competing at UNH at 10 a.m.
Go Knights!
Monday, December 22nd. The Wolfeboro Public Library has drop-in cribbage at 1 p.m.
The Kingswood Regional High School and Prospect Mountain Joint girls hockey team have a home game versus Laconia at 7:10 p.m.
Go Night Wolves! Wednesday, December 24th. Merry Christmas Eve! Thursday, December 25th. Merry Christmas! Sunday, December 28th. The Wolfeboro Makers Mill have their monthly repair cafe from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Monday, December 29th.
The Wolfeboro Public Library has a drop-in cribbage at 1 p.m.
Tuesday, December 30th. The Wolfeboro Budget Committee will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Public Library at 6 p.m. Wednesday, December 31st.
Last night, Wolfeboro events are in town starting as early as 10 a.m. with fun activities to ring in the new year all day long.
Thursday, January 1st. Happy New Year! Saturday, January 3rd. The Wolfeboro Makers Mill have a game night from 5 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Monday, January 5th.
The Wolfeboro Public Library has drop-in cribbage at 1 p.m.
The Wolfeboro Zoning Board of Adjustment will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall upstairs in the Great Hall at 6 p.m. If you would like to watch the Zoning Board meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this meeting live on Channel 25 and on the WCTV YouTube channel. Tuesday, January 6th.
The Wolfeboro Makers Mill have a program on electronics intro to multimeter from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
The Wolfeboro Planning Board will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall upstairs in the Great Hall at 7 p.m. If you would like to watch the Planning Board meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this meeting live on Channel 25 and on the WCTV YouTube channel. Wednesday, January 7th.
The Wolfeboro Select Board will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall upstairs in the Great Hall at 6:30 p.m. If you would like to watch the Select Board meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this meeting live on Channel 25 and on the WCTV YouTube channel.
Thursday, January 8th. The Wolfeboro Police Commission will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall upstairs in the Great Hall at 6 p.m. If you would like to watch the Police Commission from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this meeting live on Channel 25 and on the WCTV YouTube channel. Friday, January 9th.
The Wolfeboro Public Library have Friday morning Scrabble at 10:30 a.m.
Okie dokie, let's send it over to the Parks and Recreation Department. Tucker Goslin is ready with an update on all things Parks and Rec. We are sending it over to you, Tucker Goslin.
Thank you, Mark and Calvin. Tucker here at Wolfeboro Parks and Rec, coming back with an update on some things going on this week and upcoming. So to kick off, we want to thank everybody for the December senior lunch that was yesterday. Thank you to everybody that showed up and to all of our volunteers. Everybody was pleasure to see all of you. Thank you again for showing up. Be on the lookout for January. I don't have that date for that senior lunch yet, but we will be announcing that within the next week or two. Poplar and Ice and Art Center is open for the season, so make sure to go on the town website and look under the Poplar and Ice and Art Center tab, so that way you can check all of the arena availability and schedules for stick time as well as public skating here in the rink. Our Skate with Santa unfortunately got postponed, so we weren't able to do it this past weekend. However, we did set a new date. That new date is going to be Sunday, December 20th. So join us for some magical skating fun from 1:40 p.m. to 3:10 p.m. Santa's trading his sleigh for skates, and he's ready to glide, twirl, and spread holiday cheer. What's in store for that skate? We're going to have candy canes and hot cocoa. You can snap some pictures with Santa to show that you've been nice this year, and skating fun that will make Rudolph jealous. Regular skating fees do apply for Skate with Santa. Abenaki season passes for the upcoming season are now live. They've been live now since, I believe, November 1st. So check Rec Desk to see the pricing and to make your purchase for the 2025-2026 Abenaki season pass. We are always looking for volunteers for things. The event that is coming up that we're looking for volunteers for is called Last Night Wolfeboro. That's an event that we put on at the end of the year. We have some different activities going on in multiple different places throughout the day. We can find more of that information as well on the Town of Wolfeboro website. If you go under Parks and Rec, under our Events, Activities, Programs page tab, you can find information on that. But if you are looking to volunteer, please call the office or stop by. Our phone number is 603-569-5639. We'd love to have you. And I think that's all I got for you guys so far. So thank you, Mark and Calvin. Have a good week.
Thank you, Tucker Goslin. Joyce Davis is at the Wolfeboro Public Library with an update. We are sending it over to you, Joyce Davis.
Thanks, Mark and Calvin. Last Night Wolfeboro is sponsoring a family program at 12:30 at the library on New Year's Eve. Award-winning magician George Satirial will delight all ages with this program. Check out Last Night's Facebook page for information on all their events that are scheduled. Our library book clubs are going strong. We have 4 to choose from. Our military history book group will meet again on Wednesday, January 7th at 4 o'clock. They'll be discussing The Earth is Weeping, the epic story of the Indian Wars for the American West by Peter Cousins. Copies are now available. Fans of science fiction are welcome to join our sci-fi book club. They'll meet again on Thursday, January 8th at 6 o'clock to discuss A Psalm for the Well-Built by Becky Chambers. The book won the 2020 Hugo Award for the best novella. Our second Tuesday book discussion in January will feature Amor Towles' Table for Two. The first half of the book comprises short stories, and the second half contains a novella. Towles is the author of the very popular, award-winning Rules of Civility, A Gentleman in Moscow, and Lincoln Highway. Copies are now available. The next meeting of the Harry Potter Book Club will take place on Monday, January 5th at 4 o'clock, with the discussion of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Whether you're reading the Harry Potter books for the first time or the fifth time, if you love the books, this club is for you. Join us for a book discussion, activities, and treats every month. We'll cover one book each month on the first Monday, except for the month of May. The library has several copies of each book, or you can obtain them on Hoopla and Libby. While we love the movies too, the club will focus on the books, so participants should read each one before each meeting. This club is best for older kids and teens. This is funded by the Friends of the Wolfeboro Public Library. Please sign up in advance. Join the Wolfeboro Friends of Music at the library on Wednesday, January 21st at 6 o'clock for the next session of their music appreciation series titled About Music. This month's topic will be North American folk traditions, and will explore the music from Cajun, Appalachian, and the Maritimes. Please email the Friends at info@wfriendsofmusic.org to reserve your spot. Whether you're curious about winter hiking or an experienced trekker, you'll want to hear what Brenda and Mark Lush have to say about hiking all of New Hampshire's 4,000 footers in winter. They'll have tips, stories, and gorgeous photos to share. That's on Thursday, January 29th at 6 o'clock. If you're in need of tech help, our IT administrator Mike is on hand every Tuesday to help solve tech-related issues. Please note that this free service is provided to those who have a Wolfeboro Public Library card. If you don't have a card yet, we can help set you up. Every Wednesday of the month from 10 to 3, you can get free one-on-one genealogy help with volunteers from the Lakes Region Genealogy Interest Group. These sessions are for beginners, intermediates, and beyond. Bring your own laptop if possible. Check our website for details on how to register. And don't forget, if you're looking for something to do that's fun and free with no commitment, we have drop-in cribbage every Monday at 1 o'clock. We have Mahjong Thursdays at 1 and Scrabble Fridays at 10:30, open to all. And a reminder, we'll be closed for the Christmas holiday on December 24th, 25th, and 26th. Happy holidays to all from the Wolfeboro Library staff. Back to you, Mark and Calvin.
Thank you, Joyce Davis. Father Cole is at St. Katherine Drexel Catholic Church with a report. We're sending it over to you, Father Cole.
Well, hi, Mark. Hi, Calvin. Father Bob Cole here. And it's Friday, the 19th of December. And Eucharistic Adoration is going on in the church right now. And also, in the entranceway, the spirit bundles are being packed. There's 55 boxes, 55 of Christmas dinners that will be going to different families in the area. And so there's quite a few people out there. Maybe we'll get a chance to film it at the end, just so you can see what's going on. They have like an assembly line, something like Henry Ford's assembly line, you know, and putting in each box different food, and of course these will be delivered to all these different families in the area, so they'll have a nice Christmas dinner. That's the Spirit Bundle Project. Of course, we also have the giving tree, 2 giving trees, and a lot of ornaments have gone out, and the gifts are coming in for them as well. And it's all color coordinated. If you have a yellow ornament, that goes with all the other yellow ornaments, and that goes to one school or organization. So bring them back, but don't wrap them. Just bring the ornament back with it, so we know where to deliver it. And of course, this is the last weekend now of Advent, the fourth Sunday of Advent, and we're going to focus on Mary and Joseph. It's interesting how Advent is in the reverse order. The first Sunday of Advent is Christ's final coming in glory at the end, and then the second and third focus on Jesus as an adult, and John the Baptist pointing out the Messiah, the Lamb of God, and then now this fourth Sunday, getting ready for his birth, the young couple getting ready to have their baby in Bethlehem. So it's kind of a lovely season. Advent's a great season, and a time of joy and hope and expectation and promise and preparation and patience. Okay, waiting on God, being very patient. So let me tell you now, this coming week, we're going to have Christmas on Thursday, the 25th. Wednesday, the 24th, will be Christmas Eve. And the 4 o'clock Mass focuses on the children, the young people, the young adults. And so at around 3:30, 3:45, we'll have the pageant. Our children will take the part of the shepherds and the angels. We have angels here in the parish. And we'll have a Mary and a Joseph will be here. And we'll have a real live baby, baby Jesus. And of course we'll sing the different Christmas carols. And of course the Magi will come, the kings will come. So it's really kind of fun to see the children have the little reenactment of that first Christmas in Bethlehem. So that'll be before the 4 o'clock Mass, all right? And then after the 4 o'clock Mass, there'll be the 7 o'clock Mass. And if you get here around 6:30 or so, the choir will have a little concert ahead of time, different carols, different special songs. And then it's like the 7 o'clock Mass is like the midnight Mass. I'm not staying up for midnight. And actually, midnight Mass was when we didn't have the vigil Masses. The first Mass of Christmas wouldn't have been 4 or 7, it would have been midnight. We weren't allowed to have the vigil Masses. But now that we can have 4 and 7, then most people come then, and I'm not going to be here at midnight if you show up, all right? And then Christmas morning, we have one Mass at 10:30. It's a nice, quiet Mass, really a very more of a contemplative Mass, if you want to call it that, on Christmas morning, Christmas Day. So Christmas Eve, Wednesday at 4 o'clock and 7. The 4 is preceded by the pageant and the 7 by the concert. And then Christmas Day, Thursday, we'll have a Mass at 10:30 only, 10:30 on Christmas morning. There's no Mass on Friday. And then the weekend after Christmas is Holy Family, okay? So that'll focus on Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, the Holy Family. So we'll be working this week to decorate the church on Monday, get the poinsettia and all the different lights in for the celebration. And it really is a time of joy that God would send his Son, his eternal Word, to become one of us, that the Word would become Jesus. And so he's one person, but he's God and human at the same time. And there's all kinds of hope for the human race, because God is now one of us. So as we prepare now, fourth Sunday of Advent this weekend, Masses are at Saturday at 4, Sunday at 8:30 and 10:30. We do have religious ed between Masses for the kids. And also this Sunday they'll be practicing the pageant, which is fun to watch too when the kids get their different roles. Joseph and Mary will be chosen, the baby will be chosen. So it's kind of exciting, this fourth Sunday of Advent. And then we'll have Christmas. So ahead of time now, I wish you a holy Christmas, a good time, a time of with friends and relatives. As you gather, be safe, be very careful on the roads, and just be grateful. Count our blessings. But the biggest Christmas gift is God's Son. Jesus is God's gift to us. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. So here we are in the entranceway. You can see 55 boxes that are being packed now, getting ready for the spirit bundles. And the volunteers are ready for the assembly line. They trained with Henry Ford, and they know how to do this. But it's something to see. All these boxes getting prepared, and then they're delivered to the different families. I guess you deliver them, those boxes.
We deliver some to the Tufton Borough School, and Jim will deliver to the Children's Center, and then we have Deb Bunting who picks them up for Greater Wentworth. I can never get that. The Governor Wentworth School District.
Governor
and
Wentworth.
she drops them off to she has 18 that she brings to everyone's homes.
Okay, all right. So he was Governor Wentworth, as you know, was a British governor, a royal governor, born in Portsmouth, but he was a loyalist. He was a loyalist, and so we have the school district is named in his honor and memory, Governor Wentworth. So look at this. So isn't this great for Christmas? So look at anytime we have this for Thanksgiving, and we have it for Christmas, and the next one will be Easter, right? So if you haven't participated, you can participate this coming Easter. Thanks a lot. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Father Cole, and thank you for tuning into our weekly program.
Remember, there's always something to do in and around Santa's Workshop.
If you would like to add an event to our program, please contact Santa's Workshop Community Television Station at 569-0219.
Or send an email to wctv25@gmail.com.
Our boss will see you soon.
And we look forward to seeing you next week.
With clear eyes and full hearts, I am Mark.
And I'm Calvin for Santa's Workshop crew.
Merry Christmas!